by Chelsea after the signing of Liam Delap. All the documents complete, and he will be in position to actually be part of Chelsea's match. But definitely, I would love to get your Facebook page. Somebody is already telling me that 2-1 for Chelsea. Someone is saying that Chelsea 4, Los Angeles 0. Okay, but let's wait and see what happens. Yes, in the match later. Happening in the transfer rumors and gossips. Real Madrid are hoping to snap up Liverpool defender Ibrahima Konate, 26, on a free transfer. The French man's contract due to expire, according to the Marca magazine, down from Spain. Arsenal are actively pursuing move for Sporting Lisbon's Sweden striker Victor Gyökeres, 27, and is asking for some good news from Arsenal. Manchester United striker Rasmus Højlund, 22, has emerged as a top target for Serie A side Inter Milan, according to Gazzetta dello Sport magazine in Italy. The Old Trafford side have decided to keep hold on Netherlands forward Joshua Zirkzee, 24, according to Corriere dello Sport magazine. And Man United made contacts with representatives of French striker Hugo Ekitike, 22, who plays for Eintracht Frankfurt in the German Bundesliga this weekend, according to the Bild magazine in Germany. Now, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Tottenham Hotspur are all keeping tabs on Man United winger Alejandro Garnacho after the Argentine was told to find a new club, according to the Mild. So you get it. Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Tottenham Hotspurs are all eyeing a move for Garnacho right about there. Now, Al Hilal have improved their offer for Napoli striker and Man United target Victor Osimhen, 26, proposing a deal with an annual salary worth up to £40.6 million, according to the Goal magazine right about there. So Victor will be tempted yet again to move to the Saudi Pro League by Al Hilal Football Club right there, who are actually increasing their proposal. Yes, the amount from the initial amount to £42.6 million. Yes, that is annually right there for Victor Osimhen. AC Milan have opened talks with Arsenal over signing the Ghana's Ukraine defender Alexandro Zinchenko, 28, according to Corriere dello Sport. Multiple inquiries have been made from Premier League sides and Serie A clubs about availability of Bayer Leverkusen's Czech striker Patrick Schick, 29, according to the Sky Sport in Germany. PSG have agreed personal terms with Bournemouth defender Ilya Zabrimani, 22, and are in talks over a fee with the Ukraine's club. I'm talking about Fabrizio Romano, who reported this earlier on. And Galatasaray have made an offer for 33-year-old Barcelona goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen, according to the Sport in Spanish. Last but not the least is about Portugal giants FC Porto, who wants to buy Southampton's England winger Tyler Dibling, 19, according to the Record magazine. Remember this gentleman, there was a time that Man United have actually inquired about his availability, and Southampton were mentioning around 80-something million pounds. And the FC Porto yesterday talked of £25 million for Dibling. So you can tell the difference when Man United eyes a move for another player and another team come for him, yet the same player, but the price will differ immediately. So 80 if it is Man United, £25 million if it is FC Porto. 37 minutes. My studio numbers are open via 0910-995-995, 0927-995-995, and 0988-995-995. All open for sports right here on Urban FM 99.5 Juba. Via the Facebook page, you can keep your comments coming. And of course, we get to talk sports right here, right now. And of course, yes, checking out some of your comments via the Facebook page. Johnson is saying, hello, good afternoon, my brother in the studios. Kindly, I would like to know more about Liverpool transfers this season. I'll talk about that. Don't worry. Meanwhile, Ponies Kinao is saying that update me inter area in Yambia. Okay, thank you. And of course, keep it Urban FM 99.5. Mark Emmanuel Okod is saying that in and outs at Arsenal, watching live from Custom. Thank you. Meanwhile, Alan is saying Chelsea 4, Los Angeles 0, and Robert is saying that 2-1 for Chelsea FC. Thank you, Robert, for being part of this particular. So keep your comments coming via the Facebook page, Urban FM 99.5 Juba, as I pick my first call online. Urban FM, good afternoon. What's the name we're calling from? Yes, Emmanuel. How is Gudele? Tell me.
I want to know any good news from that sort of
good news and Man wanted to let Hoyland is expected to leave Manchester United because Inter Milan is knocking at the door, and for the last 2 weeks, Inter Milan the deal for that is Rasmus Hoyland. Yeah, so definitely we may see Rasmus Hoyland crossing to Inter Milan as Joshua Zirkzee stays at Man United. Andre Onana, and of course, yes, Onana is trying to fuel their deal to that is for Brian Bomo to join Man. Something which was seen unlikely in the last 3 days, but at the look of things, to Bomo. So that means there is still a chance for Brian Bomo to join Man United. Yes, given the fact that he is in a close contact Nana stays, that one will definitely guarantees perhaps the chances of Bomo coming to Man Urban. Keep on.
I just want to know about the Liverpool transfer.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Once on about Liverpool transfer, Ibrahima has been targeted. Remember, Madrid are not in any case planning to table any offer for Ibrahima Konate, but rather their wait will actually come to an end season. They will be signing Konate. They don't want to spend on a player. That is what they actually do. That is how Real Madrid normally sign stars. They did the same with Kylian Mbappe. They never paid anything. With Trent, almost the same thing, only that they were on hurry because of the Club World Cup. They have to pay around 8.5 for Trent Alexander. But into the two in the Premier League, that Real Madrid is Kelly of Arsenal, and the other is Ibrahima Konate of Liverpool. Because yes, Real Madrid is already in contact with the players. Yes, talking about Ibrahima Konate and Mile Lewis Kelly. So definitely there are possibilities that Real Madrid may end up taking them free of charge right about there. My numbers still remain open, and of course we get to talk sports right here on Urban FM 99.5 Juba, with around 42 minutes gone past the mark of Urban.
Hello?
Yes, you're live and clear. What's the name we're calling from?
You are speaking to Ganiko in the side of Lomgaba.
Yes, Ganiko, tell me.
Yeah, Chelsea is going to win by 3-1.
Chelsea 3, Los Angeles 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Ganiko. Ganiko is rooting in for a 3-1 win for Chelsea over Los Angeles FC right about there. Thank you, Ganiko. Let's get to talk after this short musical break. Coming in from Winnie Nwaji and King Saha. And of course, yes, after this, we'll get to talk sports. Keep it urban.
Urban FM.
Bego ataki, behik ataki, itagabu dunina, bida taki, karabuna. Ala, kursi taki, ilil aba, samawa iraka fimas ibada. Seraphim wachubi, umondengi figidam taki. Dunia kama ala fikidam kati Yesu munuzeita Yahweh munuzeita Yesu munuzeita Yahweh munuzeita Baba
Rodrigo, the second time of asking, steered it in. Fourth time he's found the net against Manchester City. He's found a cross. Chance for De Bruyne! Shibidoku has a McCain, and Kevin De Bruyne has pounced. And Manchester City are on terms with 15 minutes to go. Just needed a bounce of the ball. Something different. Doku brings that.
48 minutes gone past 2 p.m. Central African time, right about there. Somebody asked about some updates from the Yambio inter-area competition. The full-time result at the moment, Kuzi won by 1-0 against Yabongo 1 area. That was in the morning. And of course, yes, we are expecting some more games later in the evening. Remember the game between Bakindo area and Akorobodi 2 ended 3-1 for Bakindo. That was in the Yambio inter-area competition morning games that were played right about there. And somebody wants to know about news at Arsenal. Arsenal are considering at the moment, yes, it is up to Arsenal to decide whether to sign Benjamin Sesko or Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres have given himself to Arsenal. He have considered Arsenal as the priority at the moment, but the asking price is too high for Arsenal. That is why at the moment, Andrea Baeta, the Arsenal sporting director, and Arsenal at large are considering alternatives. And that alternative is Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig, who is cheap and who is available as well in the market. Yeah. So if Arsenal are not going to sign Victor Gyökeres, it is not because Arsenal don't want to sign him, or it is not because Victor Gyökeres refused to join Arsenal, but it's because the demand from Sporting on Gyökeres is too high, which is 80 million pounds, something that Arsenal are not so sure that they can pay for Victor Gyökeres. Rather look around and sign Benjamin Sesko instead of Gyökeres right there. And that is one big news currently at Arsenal FC. Arsenal have agreed full agreement with Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Yes, somebody asked me, that was some days ago, about the deal for Martin Zubimendi to Arsenal. Yes, agreement has been reached, and Martin Zubimendi is expected to become an Arsenal player. Yes, right there, you get it from me. So initially Real Madrid entered the race for Martin Zubimendi, but Martin Zubimendi's representatives met with Arsenal and agrees fully, yes, on the player's potential move to the Emirates Stadium, something that has been agreed and sealed between the two parties, Arsenal Football Club and Martin Zubimendi's representatives. Arsenal are expected to finalize everything with Real Sociedad right about there. Don't also forget that Alejandro Zinchenko is expected to can pay, yes, Arsenal's valuation of the Ukrainian defender. 995 and 0988-995-995, all open right here on Urban FM 99.5. Urban.
Yes, Aban.
What's the name we're calling from?
It's Alpha from Kuwait. Kuwait.
Alpha.
Yes.
How is Kuwait?
Kuwait is okay.
Tell me.
There's something I want to know, which are the criteria they are using in selecting the Club World Cup, the new format.
I will talk about it.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Let me answer you straight away. Criteria used for picking teams into the FIFA Club World Cup. Those teams picked are based on their previous performance, especially performance in the last 3 seasons. Not this season, not last season, 3 seasons ago, how you have been performing, your ranking, your league ranking in the last 3 seasons, how you have been performing. That is how teams are picked. Yes, that is why you don't see Liverpool, who even won the league this season, you don't see them. Yes, Arsenal, who were number 2 last season, you don't see them. In the Club World Cup, you don't see them. And in the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona that won the title last season, you don't see them. It is not because of last season, but it is because of your previous performance in Europe and in the league, the previous 3 seasons, and your ranking. You know, there are those things called league rankings, and there are also club rankings in those leagues. Yes, so in the last 3 years, are you in the top 2 in that league? If not, then you are out of the Club World Cup. So in the last 3 years, it has been Man City and Chelsea who have been in the top 2 in the Premier League. Yes, I'm not talking about the Premier League table, but the Premier League ranking. Yes, the Premier League was ranked as number 1 in Europe, but inside the Premier League, the teams were also ranked. Yes, so Man City were ranked as number 1 in the Premier League, and Chelsea were ranked as number 2 in the Premier League. Chelsea won the Champions League in the last 3 seasons. They won the Champions League, which was in 2021, beating Man City also in the finals. That means those were the best teams in the Premier League in the past 3 years. That's why Liverpool is not there, Arsenal is not there, and Manchester United are not even there. The same thing applies in the Spanish La Liga. Real Madrid were the better team in the Spanish La Liga in the past 3 years. And then Atletico Madrid were ranked as the second best team in the Spanish La Liga. So the ranking is basically about, the criteria is basically about your league ranking in the past 3 seasons. So that is it right here on Urban FM 99.5. You can still talk to me via 0910-995-995, 0927-995-995, and 0988-995-995. But my time is on. Make sure you be fast when giving me that question. Urban.
Hello?
What's your name?
My name is Jane. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. I just asked you the lineup of Chelsea.
The probable lineup for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Let me see if time will allow me. I'll give you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, and of course, yes, he wants to know how Chelsea may probably go tonight against Los Angeles. And of course, yes, I will look forward to giving you that predicted lineup for a team called Chelsea right about there. Let me speak to this Urban. Yes, what's your name? We're calling from? What's your name from Gudele?
Ramadan.
Ramadan, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, tell me.
No, from Manchester United.
What is that?
Transfer windows.
Hey,
at
Man U. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. And of course, yes, he wants to know the transfers at Man United. At Man United at the moment, I don't think there is much that Ruben Amorim is talking about, because yes, when you look at all the magazines across Europe and the world, Manchester United are not talking much in the gossips. Seems to be like something is wrong right now at the look of things, because after the performance of Man United last season, one would be expecting them to be all over the headlines, but that is not the case. Man United are not all over the headlines rather in Europe. Let's wait and see what happens. But they talked about several players, including Victor Gyökeres, which chose Arsenal. But Arsenal pulling out from that deal. Does that mean Man United will sign him? Let's wait and see. But at the moment, they have the upper hand to learn the signature of Victor Gyökeres. Now, the deal for Brian Mbeumo is now up to Man United to either improve their bid and table yet another bid for Brian Mbeumo. Tottenham are reluctant about that, and yes, let's wait and see if Man United can table another bid right there for Brian Mbeumo. And let me get through some of the comments on Facebook before. Yes, there is a Hyman. Hyman is saying that may I know the transfer news at Man City, and yes, Chelsea 3, Los Angeles 1. And there is Wani Joseph saying that 4-2 for Chelsea. And of course, he wants to know, Mark Emmanuel is saying that I want to know the deal for Kepa Arrizabalaga to Arsenal. It's still very possible. Chelsea, they want to sell him because Chelsea believes that, yes, they got a lot of competitors in the goalkeeping department, with others still set to arrive the club. So, yes, it is still very much possible with lots of time still remaining. So let's wait and see. Morrison is saying that 5-0 for Chelsea against Los Angeles. Thank you. And of course, yes, it's me again. My prediction is Chelsea 5 and Los Angeles 0. Thank you. I got your prediction. How far with the deal for Kepa Arrizabalaga? I talked about it already. £5 million is the valuation of the player. So let's wait and see whether Arsenal can pull out that $5 million for Kepa Arrizabalaga. Eli Jabir is saying that 2-2 draw between Chelsea and Los Angeles. Thank you, Eli, for your prediction right there. And of course, let's hope that it comes the way you have predicted right about there. Let me speak to my last caller, Aban.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing fine. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Harriet from Gure.
Harriet, how is Gure?
Gure is good.
Yes, you're welcome, Harriet. Tell me.
I need to play the ball of Chelsea.
Yes, Chelsea and Los Angeles. What is your prediction?
Yeah. Chelsea is going to win 2-1.
Chelsea is winning 2-1.
Yeah. Also for Uganda guys,
Yes.
Uganda is going to win 3-0.
Uganda, they are going to win 3-0
Yeah.
against Burundi tomorrow.
Yes.
That will be against Kenya.
Kenya.
Okay, you're beating Kenya.
I am Uganda.
Yeah, so are you going to beat Kenya tomorrow?
Yeah, we are going to beat.
How many goals you said?
I'm saying 3.
3-1.
Yeah.
Thank you, Harriet from Godele.
Okay, goodbye.
All right, goodbye. That is Chelsea will win, of course, and of course as well Uganda will beat Kenya tomorrow 3-1. Remember, Kenya won their first game, and of course, yes, Uganda won their game yesterday against South Sudan. Let's wait. They are meeting tomorrow. What will be the outcome of that particular game? Let's wait and see. My time is out. Up next will be King the Plug with the Let's Try It So from 4 to 7 right here on Urban FM 99.5. Coming in from Single D, doing for us, singing for you. Keep it urban.
You're listening to 99.5 Urban FM.
Put your hands together for Jesus. Rapuna rufuana, wechtaruana, Nadiana beisinto. Omasawana, pero hoto, wakuato. Rabuna rufuana, wechtaruana, kupal taxista ala. Okutufana, neymato, wambetito. Opigo budi natai. Oh, mabisibuana. Alatai. Opigo budi natai. Oh, mabisibuana. Opigo budi natai. Come on, lift your voice and sing along. Yeah. Alatai. Obiko budi natai. Obiko budi natai. Obiko budi natai. Kati suru pamasaki. Kati tabo biko budu. Alatai. Alatai. Hey, alatai. Oh, alatai. Alatai. Come on, somebody swing your handkerchief. Come on, come on. We worship you, Lord. Radababo sayanade. Ele masuna toyanade sa. You are God on the mountain, God in the valley. You never fail.